The day that tablets are as good as laptops is here. For evidence, we present you the Surface Pro 9, an Alder Lake-powered machine that comes in tablet form, but with the full functionality of Windows 11. If you prefer the usual laptop experience, you can get a bundle with a keyboard cover. A Surface Pen is also offered, which completes this awesome package. The Surface Pro 9 works really well as a standalone product. The tablet is made of aluminum and comes with a profile of only 9.3 mm, despite having active cooling components inside, but more on that later. The chassis is rounded on the sides and corners, while the back has a kickstand and a 10MP camera that can shoot 4K video. It comes in several colors, including sapphire, forest, platinum, and graphite. In terms of weight, the device comes in at 879 grams, which is around 200 grams more than an iPad Pro with a 12.9-inch screen. Going around the sides, we find a power button and volume rocker, as well as 2 Thunderbolt 4 ports, which can be very useful, considering this is a Windows machine. The display and front webcam hide behind a Gorilla Glass 5 protection. The snapper has the same 10 megapixels resolution and works in tandem with an IR sensor, so you can use Windows Hello for faster login. The display is great and very crispy, thanks to the high resolution of 2880 by 1920 pixels, which calculates to a 3:2 aspect ratio. It gets very bright, reaching 454 nits. And you can see a lot of colors on this thing, thanks to the 99% sRGB coverage. Since the tablet is running Windows, it can be calibrated with our design and gaming profile, lowering the Delta E value down to 1.1, which is perfect for designers and artists where it's essential. With that said, there is some PWM usage below 120 nits, but the amplitude of the pulsations is low, while the frequency is high, which makes the display less uncomfortable for longer periods of use. Still, our HealthGuard profile gets rid of it completely. You can find links to our profiles in the description below. The stereo speakers of the Surface Pro 9 are mounted on the front, slightly behind the glass cover. They produce quality sound with no deviations across all frequencies. With a higher residential display, the battery life usually takes a hit. Here we have a 47.7 watt-hours unit that lasts for 10 hours of web browsing, or 7 hours and 30 minutes of video playback. This is largely thanks to the Alder Lake U-Series processors, which run at just 15 watts and can be very efficient when needed. We purchased the Core i5-1235U configuration, which packs a lot of power for its size. It outperforms the Surface Pro 8 from last year by a large margin, while also being quicker than a lot of smaller laptops that can be considered competitors. The active cooling solution on the inside features one fan. However, we really like how it handles the Core i5-1235U, showcasing some of the best short load performance. The CPU spikes to 44 watts in the early stages of the stress test, while in the long runs, it comfortably settles at 19 watts. Due to its compact size and tightly shut construction, some heat can be felt on the outside. Aiming our IR camera shows the backside reaching 46.7 degrees Celsius. On the other hand, the fan remains quiet, not even turning on in the first 15 seconds of the stress test. Microsoft has done its homework and optimized the cooling and power management really well. While an SD card reader is missing and the quad-channel LPDDR5 RAM is soldered to the board, you can access the storage through a service hatch on the back, which fits smaller 30mm drives. We have to really give props to Microsoft for making the Surface Pro 9 such a good machine, as everything from the performance to display to the audio and battery life are great. You can even upgrade the SSD inside, which is more than what other Pro tablets can say for themselves. If you feel like we missed something, you should swing by our website and read our complete review, which covers the Surface Pro 9 from head to toe. We'll link it in the description below.